Welcome to our first long form video. Guys, I've been pushing this stuff like off for a while now. Not because I was like really, and I didn't have really any good reasons other than the fact that I was lazy and I just kept on procrastinating because I didn't want to like do the editings and all that. Like, I've seen the clips of like editing YouTube videos and I was like, I don't even have the time for all that bullshit. But it's alright though. We told ourselves our New Year resolution was that 2026 we either make 1 million from prop firms or we go back home. See, we said we're locked in this year. This is our lock-in year. Take it or leave it. You know? If you're new to the channel, I'm known as a Full Margin. I am every trader's worst nightmare. I'm here to give you the facts, the truth, and nothing but the truth. And while doing that, I'm recording my journey as a day trader in this new generation. All right. And today's video, I'll be talking more about the strategy that got me funded, the personal strategy that I used that got me funded. Because you know me, I don't gatekeep. I don't like all that gatekeeping nonsense. That you be hiding your strategy. You think your strategy is making you $1 million. If your strategy was that good, you would be a millionaire, but you're trying to sell your strategies to people. And the shit just don't make sense. It don't make sense. Let your brothers eat. How the fuck are you trying to charge someone that's I want to make money and you're charging me? Like, where would I get the money for that? But that's not why we're here. I'm here to show you exactly the strategy that got me to pass my funded accounts, to pass the evaluations, get to the funded phase, and achieve one of our payouts from funding pips. Now I have to tell you guys that the journey so far hasn't really been easy. I've tried trading forex, I've tried trading futures, I tried indices, but one thing there is that once you're on that chart, this journey, and that one will come to you. Like, you can learn all the strategies you want to learn, but one of them will eventually stick out to you. That's the whole point of it. Like, not really, realistically, nothing comes easy. Every single person knows that. So this journey, don't expect yourself to make 1 million, sleep and make 1 million. You have to grind for it. You have to be consistent. You can see with the way I'm dressed, it's already 9:38 p.m. I'm supposed to go to bed, but I said today, the 2nd of January 2026, if I don't start this YouTube, I'm not starting again. So I said I had to make this YouTube. See all this long talk, you're like, what the hell? Then I go straight to the point. I will go straight to the point. Calm down. Like, calm down. Butu. In this journey, you have to be patient. You have to just breathe. You cannot flip that $50 account to 1 million if you're not patient. You have to just calm down. Relax. When it's time for you to print that mullah, you will print the mullah. You know? So, enough of the long talk. I'll take you guys straight to the system and I'll show you something on the chart. Try to get you guys to like really maybe explain, have an idea of what a strategy is. It's something that every single one of you have heard of. So I'll take you guys straight to the charts and show you exactly what comes with it. It has to be, yeah, to me, that has to be like one of the easiest strategies, like for newbies, for if you're a beginner and you want to start printing money straight away, as far as you have your psychology in check, as far as when you see, you know how to follow instructions, you're disciplined, you are guaranteed, I tell you, you are guaranteed to milk this market, all right? Now, before we go to the chart, I want you to just slow down right there. If you would like more content like this would like really give me, like, encourage me to do more stuff like this. Just like the video. And if you like, if you're feeling extra nice, if you're like, let me give this boy one, just subscribe to the video right away. Before we go to the chart, I'll give you like 5 seconds to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So now what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you guys to the chart and show you exactly what I'm talking about, because chart does not make you money, innit? Let's go to the chart real quick. On the chart, let's get straight to this. Now, before we start this, I can't lie, you might have to get a pen or paper, or you can screenshot your screen right now, because I'm about to put you on the biggest sauce you've ever gotten. All right, so get ready, because you guys will start eating nice after this video. After you're done watching this video and you're not profitable, there's 2 things involved. It's either you don't follow these steps exactly how I mentioned it, or you're just an unlucky fella, let me tell you that right now. You get your psychology in check, these criteria will help you get profitable. After showing you exactly how the strategy works, I'll take you to my own prop firm account and I'll show you the payouts that I've gotten using exactly the strategy. So come on right in. So the strategy that I use is structure and Fibonacci retracement. How, well, you'll be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So first of all, the first criteria to my strategy is that you have to find the trend of a market. The trend of a market, you have to find out what that day, whatever day you want to try to take the strategy, you need to find the trend of the market. You need to find the direction the market is going for that particular day. If you don't know how to find the trend of a market, I can't lie, you're simply not ready for this. But on a light note, I might as well tell you what exactly I mean. So the market never just, what you have to understand is, in this whole forex of the market doesn't let's say if it's going up, just goes up like this. No. It creates structure. It's more like climbing a step by step by step. And now those structures have a name. In order to determine if a market is going on an uptrend, you need to see two things, which is, first of all, a higher high, a lower high, a higher high, lower high, high high. And that's the only time you can actually say that the market is on an uptrend, because you need to see a high push down to create a lower high, more like a bounce. In order for something to keep its momentum, it has to go down, bounce. Whatever that goes up must come down. If you know what that means, if you understand what I mean exactly. So you need a higher high. The lower high has to break the higher high. That break is what we call break of structure. You see that you're getting it. That's what we call break of structure. So for a downtrend, obviously, like I said before, for the uptrend, the market just doesn't just drop down like this. It creates structure, and those structures are known as a lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Did I even name that correctly? If I did, a lower high, yeah, a lower low. This is a lower low. So you need the lower high to push down and break the previous lower low. Or for me, I call it like the previous swing low. So now, in order for you to really put this strategy in use to milk the market as a champion, after you found the trend of the market, good. You're like, good, I found the trend of the market. And you have to understand this strategy, you need to be patient. You need to just calm down, move slowly. Don't let it get to your head, okay? So the first one, after you find the trend of the market, the second step is waiting for price to break the recent high or the recent low. In the sense of, for an uptrend, let's say this is an uptrend. Now you want price to come and break this high, which is the recent high. This is the recent high. So you need price to break this high. So when price breaks this high, you can see right there that this high has been broken. That is when you bring your Fibonacci tool. That is when you bring the thing that makes it work. This, you might be asking, what the hell is the Fibonacci tool? This is the Fibonacci tool. You can copy my settings. I'll show you the settings of how it looks. Settings of my Fibonacci tool will show you what you can copy. So now take a screenshot right now. That's exactly the settings for my Fibonacci tool anyways. So now what does this Fibonacci tool? You can see this yellow zone and the green zone. Between them is what we call the golden zone. Whenever price comes into this golden zone, it respects it. If your confluences are correct, if and only if your confluences are correct, the price will respect the golden zone. It's called a golden zone for a reason, because that is where you milk the market from. So back to what we're talking about. I'll take this one off. So after you've seen a break of the previous high or the high in an uptrend, what you do is you get your Fibonacci tool. Before you get a Fibonacci tool, you have to see like price, coming back down after breaking this high, after breaking this particular high right here. You have to see price like trickling down. Good. So While trickling down, that means that a high has been made, a new high has been made. So what you do, you get your Fibonacci, you draw from the low, the lower low that caused the break of this previous high. You draw it up from here to the top right there, to the new high that's been created. Essentially, what's happening is that you're waiting for price to make its way all the way down to the 61.8% zone. You can take it at the 0.5 zone ball. If you really want a good risk to reward, I'd say wait for the 61.8 or the 61.8. Yeah. So your stop loss should be here and your take profit should be at the top of it. So that means it's a literally 1.16 risk to reward. That is good. That is good. You could always decide to go for 1 to 2, but in order for you to really go for 1 to 2 means that you're certain the market is done. People, why go against your principle? Like, this is something you have to follow the rules back and forth, like bumper to bumper. You have to be consistent with the rule. So what happens is the market will then trickle down, drop into your zone. Obviously, you're going to set a buy limit. A buy limit is an order in the market. You're telling the market, you're basically telling your broker or your trading platform that the price is going to go from where it is and come down to your region, then reverse back up. So you set your buy limits, set your stop loss and your take profit. Always trade with your stop loss and take profit. And this market will violate you if you don't have your take profit and stop loss. So you wait for price to drop, tap your in, and it will, when it taps you in, to trickle itself back to your take profit. It'll smash your take profit every single time, if and only if you follow your criteria. And for the sell, you're basically looking for something similar, just in the opposite direction. You need market to create something like this. When you see the previous low, which is the lower low, this lowest low has been broken by price. So basically, when you see price break this low, that region is where your interest should be on right now. So what you're doing now is you're waiting for price to trickle itself back up. When you see price reversing after breaking a previous high or a previous low, then what do? As always, you get your Fibonacci. Bam. You go from the high that caused the break of that low. So you see this low only broke after this high was created. What do? You measure from there to this place, to the region for the reversal or the new high, to the new high region. You set your Fibonacci right there. You get your order, your sell limits. You put it same zone. Bam. Draw it down. Draw it. And you wait. Price is it'll take time. It'll take itself all the way, tap your in, and it'll slam back to your take profit. If you follow your rules, if and only if you follow your rules, that's the only time this will work for you. So now, obviously, I'll show you some examples of the previous trades that I took on my account. I already have all of them saved up. It's Saturday. It's currently 10:55 p.m. on a Saturday. So there's no live market for me to show you an example. So this one, you can see this US card. When you zoom out, always, and one other thing actually is that this strategy works best on the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. So if you've not watched this far, I'm sorry if you didn't watch this far, you're finished. You're finished, because you're going to go to the 1 minute. Scalper. You're going to go to the 1 minute and you're going to get cooked. It only works on the 15 minutes time frame. Best works on the 15 minute time frame. So I'll show you something right here. So you can see, obviously you can see the clear downtrend on USD card. Now what I done is that I waited. You can see this lower high right here. This is the lower high right here. This is the low high right here, and you can see this low right here got broken. It got broken right here by this lower high and started pumping all its way back down. And then, yeah, it's the rubbish I'm drawing on my chart right now. And then when I saw price start reversing in this region, you could call here, you could say, oh, price, but I'll show you exactly, I'll show you something about this place right now. I will show you exactly something. So when I saw price reversing, what did I do? I went straight away, got my Fibonacci, I marked from the high to the low, right there. I set my entry, look at that, clean, tapped me in, dumped. Immediately, you can see that from 1 to 1.62. If you, let's say you came to the chart at some point and this was where you saw the market reversing and you set your Fibonacci to that low, look at that. Obviously your entry would have been here. It would have tapped you in regardless. Tapped you in immediately, dumped your take profit. Obviously your take profit would be here. Dumped your take profit without even looking back. You see that? All you just basically need in this strategy is patience. All you need in this strategy is just patience. It's patience every single time. We could even try check if it works somewhere here. You can see this structure here. This high has been broken. You can see, clearly see like this high got broken in this region. You can see it got broken from here. So now what do? This is the low. This is the low that caused the break of this high. So what do? You see price like trickling back down. You get your Fibonacci from here to here. Or, yeah, you can draw it to here, you can draw it to here. But eventually you can see when eventually got to this region, what happened. Let's see. Your long position would have tapped you in. Come on. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I'm telling you right now. What is this? Sweet. The cleanest one. You can come again. You can see right here. Let's get this. You can see right here. This low got broken. What do you do right now? What do you do right now? You get a Fibonacci. This is the low that caused break of this high. So you draw a Fibonacci from here to the top. You set your buy limit. Set your buy limit. Bam. Set your stop loss. Bam. Set your take profit. Bam. What is this? Tapped in. Minimal drawdown. Tam. Straight up. TP. Obviously, you can add other confluences. Like if I had taken this exact trade, I would have aimed for this new resistance zone. Look at that. Price would have smashed your take profit regardless. But listen, you can be milking the market like this. But the only way for you to do this is that you calm down. You have the patience. Backtest this strategy. I backtested this strategy for like months. Backtest the strategy. Work on your mindset before you can start milking the market. That is it. So now I can make this video go on longer, but I don't have that time. I'm me and myself. I'm even feeling sleepy. You can see that I'm even stuttering like throughout the video. So what will happen now is when we go to funding pips, you can see my funding pips right here. Now before I even explain this one, we can go to rewards. You can see I'm going like a bit payouts. My biggest payout right there was $253 on a 5K account, and currently we have a 10K account. There's a waiting payout on the 7th of January for 700, and so it's 7.7% payout waiting for us. You can see daily return RR. You see everything is on the low. We're doing it jelly. All right. You just have to be patient. If you're patient, you eventually milk the market. You can use the strategy on any pair. You can use it on the forex pairs. You can use it on your metal. You can use it on your crypto. It will work if and only if you follow your criteria. So what are the criteria again? I know some of you feel if you've forgotten. First one, find the general trend of the market. Second, break of a recent high or low. Third one, retracement to a golden zone, aka using the Fibonacci retracement tool, setting your stop loss and take profit. I've showed you everything. And the last and most final thing is that using this whole confluence, using all this, is done on the 15 minutes time frame. Do it on a 15 minutes time frame. You back test it back to back to back to back, and it will work for you. So when you're done back testing, try it out on a demo, try and use it on a demo, and eventually it will do wonders. Trust me, trust what I'm telling you. So that would be the end of the whole, hold on a second. That would be the whole end of the chart display. So my advice to you is, you see, for this Forex 2026, we either make this or we go home. We make this or we go home. Yeah. So if you guys would want to see more of this content, do what is needful, like the video, subscribe to your boy, you know, to give me the motivation to come out and be doing this. And if you guys are interested in like live content, because I've grown my social media, like I can go live on basically any platform now. So like, comment. If you have a question, ask me. I'm here for you guys. Back to back to back. This 2026, we're going to print millions, whether we like it or not. Trust me. If they ask you who told you that, tell them it's Money Beaker. Wait, see, I just mentioned my own full government name. Tell them it's a kind of full merchant that told you. All right. See you guys on the next video. The next video, anyways, would be requesting the payout. So the next video would be us requesting our payout. So see you guys in the next video.